The gaslights of Ford's theatre flickered, casting long shadows across the crowded audience. Laughter echoed through the ornate hall as the third act of Our American Cousin began. Few in the audience knew that this night, April 14th, 1865, would forever be etched in the annals of American history. It was a night of triumph, a celebration of the Union's hard-won victory in the Civil War. It was also a night of unimaginable tragedy. High above the crowd, in the comfort of the presidential box, President Abraham Lincoln and his wife, Mary Todd Lincoln, enjoyed the play. The war had wearied Lincoln, etching lines of worry onto his face, but tonight, a hint of a smile touched his lips. Unbeknownst to the unsuspecting audience, a shadow lurked in the wings, its darkness soon to be cast upon the nation. John Wilkes Booth, a renowned actor and Confederate sympathizer, was about to make his fateful entrance. John Wilkes Booth, a man of striking good looks and fiery charisma, was consumed by a venomous hatred for the president. He believed Lincoln to be a tyrant responsible for the South's suffering. Booth, fueled by his twisted ideology and a desire for notoriety, hatched a plan as audacious as it was sinister, to assassinate the President of the United States. Booth was no stranger to Ford's theatre. He knew its layout like the back of his hand. He chose this night, with Lincoln in attendance, to execute his deadly plan. As the play reached its climax, Booth, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and anticipation, slipped into the shadows, preparing to make his move. A hush fell over the audience as the play reached a particularly comedic moment. It was then that John Wilkes Booth made his move, slipping silently into the presidential box. A single gunshot shattered the laughter and applause. Lincoln slumped forward in his chair, a crimson stain blooming on his chest. Mary Todd Lincoln screamed, her cry echoing through the stunned silence. Panic erupted in the theater as Booth, brandishing a bloody dagger, leapt from the box to the stage. He landed awkwardly, breaking his leg, but managed to scramble to his feet, shouting, "Sic semper tyrannis!" Thus, always to tyrants. The South is avenged, before disappearing into the night. The nation awoke the next morning to the devastating news of their president's assassination. The joy and relief that had followed the end of the Civil War just days earlier evaporated, replaced by a collective grief so profound it threatened to consume the nation. Lincoln, the man who had guided the country through its darkest hour, was gone. The assassination of Abraham Lincoln was a pivotal moment in American history. It shattered the fragile peace that followed the Civil War and left an indelible scar on the nation's psyche. Lincoln's legacy, however, lived on, his words and actions continuing to inspire generations to come. The man who saved the Union ultimately became a martyr for the cause of freedom and equality, forever remembered as one of America's greatest presidents.